Sports. Here's Michael in Sacramento, California. Mike, good afternoon. How are you today? What do you have for me?
Chris, you there?
Yeah, I hear you, Mike. Good to have you with us.
Sorry, bud. Happy New Year. Good to talk to you again. Hey, just want to call on a couple things. Still fired up about the Rams playing Atlanta. I know I don't love their second-round game if they win the first one, too, but it's just good to see them back in the playoffs and relevant again.
I agree, Mike. Mike's a new caller. He loves the L.A. Rams, and I'm with you on that. I think they got a good matchup in round one. They should beat the Falcons. That second game is a bad break with the Saints. Now, Brian made a good point. You know, you didn't want to play Carolina, but the Saints get the Philadelphia. You know, Saints got a good chance of playing the NFC Championship game. To make a long story short. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I understand. The Saints aren't playing great either, though, right now, Chris. They've been very spotty the last 3 or 4 weeks themselves. But I wanted to call you really on one other point today I heard you make. And I heard you kind of talking about some coaches today, and I'm a big Michigan fan in college, so I agree with you. Harbaugh's been dreadful in the big game. Can't win one game in 3 years against Michigan State and Ohio State. But the call was Marvin Lewis. I think he should have been fired years ago. That guy never wins a big game, and I heard Steve, 15 years, no playoff wins, Chris? You'd be killing the guy.
I understand. Mike, that's a good point. I understand. I was just impressed with Cincinnati in the last couple of weeks, and I do think that's an impossible job. Mike Brown is as cheap as the day is long. They were not going to get a big-time coach in there. It's a weird job, that Cincinnati job. It takes a weird – it's a hard job. You're not going to get a lot of great candidates to take that job. It's a tricky spot. Savage in L.A., Mad Dog Unleashed. Savage, good afternoon.
Hey, what's up, Doggy Fresh? What's going on?
Hello, Savage. What's happening with you now? What do you have for me?
No, my first time calling you, so it was my first time talking to you. It's pretty cool.
Nice to have you aboard, Savage, in Los Angeles. Now, are they going to sell out the
Howard Stern before.
All right. Are they going to sell out the Rams game this week?
I think they are. They have to. They're going to because it's a good game.
It's a playoff game.
I'm calling about the Jaguars. What do you think? The Jaguars didn't really play that hard last weekend or the week before.
Listen, Savage, I thought they did. I watched the whole game. Fournette was in there in the second half. Obviously, the quarterback played the whole game. The whole defense was in there late in the game. I thought Jacksonville. Now listen, they're inept offensively. I thought Jacksonville gave it their all against Tennessee. I really thought they did. I watched every play of that game. Colin was into that game. My 15-year-old loves the Jaguars. They played hard. Bill in Connecticut, Mad Dog Unleashed. Billy, good afternoon. How are you today?
Hey, Doggy, how are you?
Hello, Bill. Good to have you aboard, pal. What's up?
Right, it's good to be here. So, have a couple quick games for college, great bowl games that maybe got mentioned already. I'm calling in late. There was a couple Penn State games, and I'm not shilling for Penn State at all, but they played Alabama in a Sugar Bowl. I think it was like a 7-6 game.
Yeah, I remember the game.
It was just a war.
Good game.
I love that game. And then the game against Miami where Blackledge was the quarterback. I thought that was a solid.
I don't remember that game. No, I don't remember that game as well. I mean, a lot of people would tell you the Notre Dame game against Alabama when Clement threw that big pass play to win it. To steal that game on New Year's Eve in Birmingham. A lot of people bring that game up. I don't remember that game every play. Nebraska-Miami is still the best game pound for pound I've ever seen. Good job, Eddie Erickson, today, and Colin Schmeling. Colin's going to watch the tape now of the Georgia game from yesterday against Oklahoma, so he has a clue tomorrow. And I'll see you tomorrow at 3. Adios.